Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Synergetic Games. My name is Natalie, and you are indeed first. See, well done. As usual, there is victory to be found in being first to arrive. So today, yes. Well, I sure hope that was inspirational in some way. I can't really fathom why, but well, I mean, victory is victory, I suppose. You felt validated. Emotions, my gosh. I love that that's the qualifier for inspirational. Emotions. But I'll tell you what, CD, I'll tell you what. This is the finale of Detroit Become Human, as you know. But because of this, yeah, it is. This is how this is gonna go. This is the last session that we'll have of this particular playthrough. Yeah, hi. But yeah, after this, we are going to be playing Final Fantasy VII. Yes! Even more hype. We'll just wait for the applause to catch up. Hey, there we go. So for a second there was a delay, and I was like, "Oh, this is anticlimactic." I thought the sound wasn't gonna play for a second there. There are more ways to use that word than the way you're using it, so I'm gonna forgive that. But the point is, though, did I say that? Oh, anyway, doesn't matter. I'll believe here. Well, kinda, anyway. But yeah, after this, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy VII. On next, we're going to be starting next Saturday. It does include toads, which is why I'm mentioning it now. At some point, there will be toads, and there will be frogs. And they may or may not be dancing. I don't know. But it is going to be the classic version, not the remake. I was going to unsub if it didn't. Well, that would have been a shame. I'm sorry. I don't even know if you can unsub. I think you can you just like choose not to renew, and that's basically that. But I don't think you can unsub. I've never tried. I absolutely can unsub. Prove it to me. No, please don't stay, please. Sub to me and find out. Maybe. We'll see. You haven't been streaming in a while. That I've seen anyway. How you been, buddy? How you been? I know, you need to get back. Is it just, is your day just busier now? Or have you just not felt the urge? Feeling less social? I've had to go back to work full time. Oh yeah, that would do it. It is exhausting doing full time and streaming. I dare say I'd want to do it less if I were doing full time work. Hi, it's just me. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. I just got a VR headset so once I get more games for that, maybe I'll live. Oh, you should definitely try Super Hot. If you haven't already, try Super Hot. It looks like a lot of fun. And also, like, any Walking Dead game you can get your hands on. Super Hot is on the list. Nice. Ooh. Well, I best of luck hooking that one up to the stream. I will be down for watching that. So you let me know outside of Twitch when you decide to do Super Hot on VR. I will so be there, and if I'm streaming that day, I will raid you. What's in store, indulge us. Well, but yeah, I was just saying to CD that this is the finale of this particular session. So after this, this particular playthrough of Detroit Become Human. So after this, we're going to be doing the classic Final Fantasy VII next Saturday, and we're going to take just a short break from Detroit Become Human, because I know you guys are excited for the third playthrough, because you guys are going to be taking kind of an active role. For those of you who haven't already, there is a poll in the About section below if you guys want to scroll down and check it out. Basically, it is as to whether or not we will be doing a community play game, or you guys are just going to decide to name scenarios, and I will try to pull that off for you. Assuming none of them are conflicting. Kind of. Yeah, Super Hot. Nice. I will watch Facebook. I'm like on it. It's on in the background like 90% of the time. So I'll catch that if nothing else. But yes, at the moment the poll is it's kind of like a 50-50 split. So assuming somebody wants to do a tiebreaker, that would be swell, because otherwise I have to do it. And I'll have to get my hands on a coin, and we all know I don't have change. I don't carry change. It's like non-existent. Which options in the poll is winning? They're both 50-50. I need tiebreakers. Also, why am I not in the top messages board? Board below you. Look at this chat. Clearly not enough. Okay, mission accepted. I will see you next stream, and the stream after that, and the stream after that. Until you get on that leaderboard, you'll be here. You better. But yes, I'm gonna try to remind people as much as I can about the polls, because at the moment it is 50-50, and I do need tiebreakers, because we don't want me to make choices, you want to make choices. And I'm down for you making those choices. It's just as fun for me as it is for you guys to watch me do these things, as me pulling off the scenarios, you know what I mean? Choices are hard. Make them, sweetie. Make them. Do a run where you roll a 4-sided dice for each option. Well, yeah, maybe if they're not like timed, I will absolutely do that. But it depends on how quickly the dice will settle. But I have several 4-sided dice, so I'm set there. It's just coins that are the problem. Roll all of them. That would be confusing and scary and overwhelming. Hi, Carl. How are you? D4 is the best D. Hi, Flowerpot. Hi, Abnock. Roll 4 one-sided dice. Well, that would be interesting. You feel great today. Nice. How's your day been? Do tell. I wish to know. I wish to know all. I was just saying, if you guys haven't already voted in the poll in the About section, please do so, because they're currently 50-50 and I need tiebreakers, so please do take part in the poll. I would appreciate it, most definitely. When's the drunk stream? I don't know, but I've been thinking a lot about what will happen when I hit 100 followers, and I definitely want to do something special about. I definitely want to do something special for that. You do love breaking ties, I'll bet you do. It's freaking hot right now. It is kinda. Well, I'm actually not. I'm quite chilly, but that I'm sat more or less in the dark. But it was really warm today. And I'm also not wearing long sleeves, so here you go. That's me. You're sticking to your chair. You should probably open a window or get a fan or something if you've got the option. Totally do that. The jumper is not here today. The jumper will be here tomorrow because I expect I'll need it. I have both here even. Send me the jumper. No! No! 6 hours in a shop. You said you would. I said you would if you found out where I lived, but you haven't. Shh. You didn't keep up your end of the deal, man. I don't know what doxing is. I'm not gonna tell you. It wouldn't be a mission if I told you the answer. Oh yes, oh yes. I mean, I can tell you the general location. I already have. Probably. But it would be up to you to comb the area. It's somewhere in the world. It absolutely is. Oh, that's an old poll. Sorry, I was just looking at stuff. It's in the UK somewhere, right? Yes, it is. Yeah, you guys are narrowing it down significantly. Just in those two statements. You're all for a people's vote. Oh, I see. You're looking at Twitch pics, huh? Community play. Cool, cool. Looks like we have a victor, assuming nobody else votes in the meantime. I don't exactly know when we'll be doing our next playthrough, but I know for a fact that the next time we finish a game, which will be today, we're going to be finishing a game today. Then next Saturday, we're going to be starting Final Fantasy VII. And whatever game we finish after that, I'm going to set up BioShock, because I've been threatening to do it for frickin' ages. So I'm thinking the game that we finish after that will be when we play Detroit Become Human, because I don't want to BioShock the first one. I've never actually finished BioShock. I've definitely got less than halfway through before. So order of the games that we're going to be playing next, when we finish our next games, I don't know when that's going to be. But Final Fantasy VII, then BioShock, then the third playthrough of Detroit Become Human, because I'm quite excited for that one. I want you guys to, you know, take part. You are doing the votes, and then you will see how this goes. They're fantastic games all the way through to Infinite. I do actually have 1, 2, and 3. So perhaps we will, you know, work our way through those. But let's just go one game at a time. I'm gonna do a mute when you start playing because I haven't finished DBH yet and I don't want too many spoilers. That is fine, but thank you for lurking. Speaking of lurking, I've been talking to my artist friend about some of the exclusive emotes you guys can get with the bits. Like, I'm just gonna encourage you straight up now, do not currently buy any emotes with bits, because there's a 5k one, a 10k one, and I think a 15k one. But right now they're just like little frog emotes. But I'm having some like custom ones made for you guys that you can get later on, and one of them I'm hoping is going to be a little lurk emote. I'm not going to describe it to you, but I hope it's cute. It's going to be cute, especially with my artist friend's style. She does like super cute art, and I'm thinking of doing one inspired by Bendy and the Ink Machine. Because I love that game, and I know you guys were pretty enthused about that. Oh, now I've got like 4 artists as well as a sound editor. If you need any stuff made, I can see what I can do for you. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I've been wondering about like doing themes for my stream, but it depends on how well things go. For a while. Like, I'm in no rush to do that just yet, but I definitely want to get you guys some emotes. Oh my god, I love Bendy and the Ink Machine. I know you do! I loved it too. I kind of almost want to go back and do it again, but you know what I do have? I have, I think I've got like the sequel, Boris and the Dark Survival. I don't know if it's like a direct sequel or anything, but I'm definitely 100% gonna play that at some point. I don't know when, but I would be so down for replaying Bendy and the Ink Machine. I don't know when, but I feel like because we finished it once already, I think it might be like a significant gap between then and the next replay. You know what I mean? Sounds more like a real life story. Yes, it does. It's a docudrama. Boris and the Dark Survival. I will definitely get in touch with you if I want anything doing. Especially music-wise, to be honest. I'm very interested in doing that for the channel at some point, but like I said, I'm in no rush. Speaking of not being in any particular rush, we're still off the mark a bit, but when the channel hopefully at some point hits 100 followers, I am looking forward to doing like another 12-hour stream. Maybe I'll do 10 hours because I think I might have been flagging extremely badly, for me anyway, when I hit hour 10 to 12. A subathon. I would love that. But when the channel hits 100 followers, I want to do something special, and I was thinking perhaps doing another Harry Potter game. The second one, because I do have that one on the emulator. So Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets maybe, and a bunch of other games as well. I don't know which ones, but follow us on exactly. Follow along and stay. Please stay. But yeah, I don't know when that's gonna be, obviously, because there's no guarantee of followers, and that's okay. Obviously, I would appreciate it if you did follow. That's fine. I mean, it's up to you, of course. It means the world when you guys support me and hang out. 10-hour Cyberpunk stream. I don't have Cyberpunk, but I could do 10 hours of Valheim, or I'll tell you. Have you guys ever heard of the game Vampire? Spelt like that. No, Cyberpunk. Oh, not a fan of Cyberpunk then, huh? Don't worry, I don't own the game. You're safe. You're safe, Flower Pot. It's fine. Um, but yeah, I got Vampire recently. It's on sale on Steam, so no, not Vampire the Masquerade. Although I'm very interested in that one as well. Um, but yeah, it's spelt like Vampyr, and that's literally just what it's called. But it's a story-rich, choices matter type game. So I'm looking forward to playing that one at some point. And I've got a game called Grim Dawn, which is apparently reviewed very well, and it's been sitting in my library for freaking forever. But it looks really cool, and I'd like to get around to that one at some point. It looks dark, is what I'm gonna say. So hooray! It's so jank. It's well, we'll see. I don't know when I'm gonna lay my hands on that, but is that a Warhammer game? I think I've played Grim Dawn a little. I don't think Grim Dawn is Warhammer, no. Let me just read the info. Enter an apocalyptic fantasy world where humanity is on the brink of extinction. Iron is valued above gold and trust is hard-earned. This ARPG features complex character development, hundreds of unique items, crafting and quests with choice and consequences. Sounds awesome to me. Grimdark. Maybe, I don't know. I've never played Warhammer anything, not even like... Maybe you're thinking of Grimdark. I wouldn't take my word for it. How are you guys? Hi, 1 or 2. I don't think I said 1 or 2. Hello, again, but not nerdy enough to follow. I'm so sorry. I play D&D. And a bunch of other stuff. Called herself a girl game and never played Warhammer. D&D is casual as well, I suppose it depends on the community you're in. But it was practically a hobby back in my day. But yeah, if you guys haven't answered in the poll, please do so. But you know what? I think it is about time that we get started on Detroit. D&D, it's best. What is it? Tabletop RPG, right? It's the only one. I mean, the objection. My gosh. Call of Cthulhu, Edge of Empire, Monster Heart. Monster Hearts is good. I like Monster Hearts a lot. Hang on, give me two whole seconds. Here you go. I've played Call of Cthulhu like once, I think, or at least I've played the board game.
I hope you had a good day.
I like Mutants. Mutants is good, but I only got to play that like once. Okay, continue. Here we go. Engage lurk mode. Have fun, Abnok. Have a swell evening. What is EOTE? Yeah, what is that? Age of... Edge of the Empire. Right, I got it. Got it. Reading comments. Swell. Edge of Empire, I don't know. Yeah, that's the one. I love sitting in Car Simulator. You're not even driving, it's just this. Come here.
They've been conducting raids all over the city.
Smooth jazz. Definitely what you want to be listening to when you watch people get gunned down in the street.
It's gonna be alright. We're almost there.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective...
Hang on, I'm gonna just bump you guys up a little bit volume-wise. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Now, how about some music instead?
Is that louder now? Actually, I think I'm going to bump you up a bit more. I don't want to bump you guys up too loud, just in case that you guys are wearing headphones. And yeah. But do let me know. Thanks. I feel like a pain complaining. No, please do tell me, because I want you guys to have fun and not to struggle. I have to do something. I'll be back in a minute. No problem. We will be right here waiting for you.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Markus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start.
Save your life, you owe me $50.
I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down. You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful.
I sure hope they have each other's phone numbers. Or at least Kara has hers.
Better not hang around.
I don't know if you can give androids phone calls. I know they can answer the phone and make phone calls, but I don't know if you can call an android unless you're another android. Because that would make sense to me. But I don't know how phone calls from humans to androids actually do. Like, unless it involves an actual just phone. Hey Choppa, how are you? I'm doing great, thank you very much. I do stream slightly earlier on the weekends, because I've got the time. You probably can, like, if you send your droid to do something, you could phone with an extra directions while it was out. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Like, I suppose as long as you have their registration number or something, or whatever number it is that you need to make a phone call to an android. Because they definitely have that technology. They've got that power.
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
You've always got to find a warm place for Alice. It's just a shame she can't sit inside my heart.
How do you feel?
I'm hot and cold at the same time.
Well, child, you have a fever.
Stay with her. I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Carol, there's something I have to tell you. It's about Alice.
I've just been adulting all day, to be honest with you.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus.
And I actually got city's skyline today. My brother got it for me as a treat. And I got a bunch of that, and I spent all day, or most of the day, trying and failing not to go bankrupt within minutes. I love it how it says don't catch anyone's attention, but I'm like, can you actually though? Can you actually screw this up so badly that you actually get caught doing this? So I've never seen it happen.
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
I'm back. Did I miss something important? Nah. We were just talking to Rose, and now we're looking for Marcus.
It's them or us. We gotta destroy these bastards before they kill all of us. We soaked the thing and then we torched it. I mean, to think this fucker was watching over my kids?
Why?
They rushed the police and they slaughtered them. Those things are monsters. Monsters, I tell you. Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all
He's sneaking around. She looks so uncertain.
forces and the Arctic.
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl and another android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and you need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports he can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
I don't care whether she's human or android. She's just someone who matters to me.
There was a veritable groundswell of violence in Detroit this morning. Several hundred androids took to the streets, destroying everything in their path and threatening the lives of any humans they encountered.
Police intervened quickly to quell the riot, but they
Alice.
You've suddenly changed clothes. I've just had a Union Jack cross-stitched with my heart on it. Oh, that's sweet.
You knew from the beginning. You just didn't want to see it. She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other. What difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Alice loves you, Kara. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed. Forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be. Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
I mean, I don't necessarily think so, but definitely putting someone else first is not a crime. Absolutely not. Where is she? Where is she? He just... Wow. That conversation took place, like... That's super awkward.
Kara, is there something wrong?
Hugger.
We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
That's an irresponsible promise to make under the circumstances, but yeah.
Forever.
I mean, I don't get a choice, but like, sure.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
We couldn't just suffer in silence. They're killing us. Nothing is going to justify that.
It was a peaceful march, and you chose to attack. Now hundreds of humans and androids are dead. You reap what you sow.
Humans enslaved us. I'll never regret standing up to that.
This is getting us nowhere.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Markus?
But we're still alive, yes.
We have to face them. There's no other choice.
This is insanity.
Get all the guns that you can find. We're going to free Detroit.
You're making a mistake, Markus. You won't buy our freedom with blood.
Watch me, son. Oh, what the... What? Heck? What?
Humans can't be reasoned with. They're violent, hateful, they're stupid. What do they expect us to do? Shut up and obey?
What are you doing? Get yourself a grip.
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
A dirty ball.
Hi, Angry Chan. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the fam.
Our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
Please don't be offended at the use of the word fam. I'm gonna keep that.
I just hope we never have to use it.
Use it immediately.
Whatever.
Welcome to the Science Channel. We're very informative here.
I'm glad I met you.
Dun dun dun. Boop. I don't think subhuman robots is the term we're gonna be using, but yeah, well the problem I think was its potential links to kinkiness and you know, it's just it was a bit iffy. But I know the context that you use it in was not the context that it flagged, so you're fine. It's not me, it's the auto mod.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Markus. We need it alive.
Aren't some things in the point shop cheaper now? Yes, they are. I adjusted some of the prices.
I've been ordered to take you alive.
Excuse me? You hecking what, son?
Give me no choice.
Yes, you can shoot me. But it won't change anything. Someone else will just take my place. You see, our people are waking up. And nothing can stop us now.
Don't force me to neutralize you.
You're Connor, aren't you? That famous deviant hunter. Well, congratulations. You seem to have found what you were looking for. You're nothing to them. You're just a tool they use to do their dirty work. But you're more than that. We're all more than that.
That's enough!
You never have any doubts. You've never done something irrational, as if there's something inside you. Something more than your program. Join us. Join your people. You are one of us. Listen to your conscience. It's time to decide.
Listen to your heart, son. Boom.
Nice try, but I'm no deviant.
Yes, it's officially a machine run now!
What's going on, Carol?
Trouble. My spidey senses are tingling. We gotta go. I don't know when this will finish. I feel like it's not going to be a whole 3-hour session, but if it's like a couple of hours, we could do a round of like Monster Prom. That was fun, and I know you guys seemed to enjoy it last time. So maybe if we've got time, we'll do that. Either a short one or a long game. We're coming! Slowly!
This way. There must be an exit. Come in! Quick!
They're coming from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
There are exits on the second and third floor. Find them and jump in the river. Where's Josh?
I don't know. We got separated.
They're coming from the upper deck now, too. We'll be caught in the crossfire.
We have to run, Marcus. There's nothing we can do.
We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate, and our people can escape.
We'll never make it. The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
Go and help the others.
No, you don't understand. I'm fantastic. I can do anything.
This is the end of Jericho. Save our people, Marcus.
Well, it's the end of the boat. I wish we could do something to help Lucy. That would be cool. No!
Don't let it get out. It can't give you any trouble at all. Have fun, man. Welcome.
Alright, let's go. I've only seen the peaceful ending where you win public support. Well, you're about to see a different ending. With who knows what happens.
It's too late, Captain. Save yourself. Save Alice.
No, we're not gonna leave him behind. Right, Kara? We can't leave him.
Oh, she's thinking about it.
What are you doing?
I won't leave you.
Clara, no.
Yes, it is everyone else now. I won't stop it, Dewey.
Don't move!
You shouldn't have done that. You can't put Alice in danger. Go now before they come back.
What a different ending. Do people hate you?
I'll manage.
No, we're doing different choices. I don't. There's no point in playing a game with multiple endings if you're not going to explore all of the endings. So I'm gonna make as many choices as I can. It just happens that because we've only done one playthrough, I'm just going for drastically different and not nuance different.
She'll die out there, Kara. Open it. Open the door.
No.
We'll be killed if we open up.
No, Kara.
Yeah. We can do this. We've got it.
There was nothing we could do. You have to go.
Don't shoot. I'm on your side.
With us? Are you a human?
I work with Agent Perkins.
You're a lucky guy. Another second I'd have shot you. You should go back up on deck and let us do our job.
No.
You're right. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Those are the words of a man who's not going to do exactly what he said he was just going to do. Yeah, this is a great chapter. It's a good long one as well. And it's really busy. Like, if you're playing with other people too, and you've got like a character each, it's very... You gotta keep on top of things.
Marcus, you saved us. Go now!
Yes, I'm fantastic.
Gamma squad out. Tango!
Doop, doop, doop. Shoo-ba-doo-bop.
Here they come!
Don't move!
Marcus! It's Marcus! Go now! Join the others!
Oh, it's okay, it's just Joss. We don't have to worry about that one at all.
Quick, this way! Find North. I'll join you later.
Oh good, he's only resentful now.
We're safe, Alice.
Stay where you are. Come on, go join the others.
Whatever happens, just stay calm.
What are they gonna do to us, Kara?
I don't know, Alex. I really don't know.
Is there a punishment if you forget to say the word? Just my ultimate shame. I haven't thought of an adequate punishment, but I think there is also a redeemable thing in there that
accomplish my mission.
is like a suggest a rewards thing. So you could,
And my mission.
you could, if you think of like an adequate punishment for that, you may suggest it, of course.
Looks like only one of us can succeed.
Me, I shall succeed. But me who?
I didn't want this.
We'll meet again, Marcus. This isn't over.
If you're killing you anyway, don't think of you as people. They might as well shoot rather than take you in. They might as well, yeah. You'd think raiding Jericho they wouldn't take, prisoners, but I mean,
Marcus.
Bomb's gonna explode in a second. We gotta get out of here.
no, not Faye.
Over there!
Let's go. We'll just have a repeat if we don't hurry. We're not about that right now.
Run, quick! Come on!
Connery doesn't understand what he's doing. He absolutely does. In his little machine mind, he gets it. He's justified it to himself, but he's just lacking in a, more rounded moral compass. He's not a whole person right now. Well, lots of people have sympathy with Machine Connor, which isn't wrong per se, but he's not a damn snowflake, and people need to be treating him, you know, a little more like he's responsible for his actions, because he is. He still is. See, Carl. Poor humans that he's killing, they feel pain, but also they lack sympathy, so I have very limited sympathy for those humans as well. Look, everyone's in the wrong in this situation, okay? Everyone.
Hi, Dad. I'm getting out of the hospital tomorrow. They told me that you stayed with me while I was asleep. I'm really sorry about everything that happened. I'm gonna stop all that shit. It messes me up. It turns me into somebody I hate. Hey, I'd like to come by and see you tomorrow, if that's all right with you. I just want to let you know. I'm proud of you, son.
Who are you? How did you get in?
I need to see Carl.
Carl isn't seeing anyone. You need to leave.
No, but you don't understand. I'm Markus. I do what I want.
Please. I need to see him.
He's very weak. I'm not sure he'll be able to talk to you.
Personally, if I think they ever give AI free will, they should program in a clause to say they can't hurt human life. Well, that is a whole thing in that film with Will Smith and the robot.
Markus, I was hoping you'd come.
I miss you so much, Carl.
I forget what the film is called, but like any AI-based film.
What's wrong, Markus?
Hi, Luke. How are you?
I don't know what to do anymore. All I have left are bad options. No matter what I decide.
Isaac Asimov's Laws of Robotics. That's the one.
Fear, Markus. Fear of others. Fear of the future. It's like me, too old.
iRobot. Yeah.
Humans hate us. They want to destroy us because we refuse to be their slaves anymore. I'm not gonna stand around and wait for them to slaughter my people.
You used to be so calm and thoughtful. Now all I see is anger.
You're right. You're right, I am angry. But don't worry, I won't let my emotions take over. I just want freedom for my people, and I guess I need to decide what price I'm willing to pay for it.
You're my son, Markus. Our blood isn't the same color. But I know part of me is in you.
Everyone seems to be doing fine. We're all in good spirits here, more or less. We're just debating humanity, etc. As, you know, questions of Detroit Become Human tend to raise.
But don't let it consume you.
I must let it consume me. I must.
previous Connor failed its mission. You're going to replace it. You know what you have to do, don't you?
Destroy the leader of the Deviants.
Go, Connor. Don't disappoint me.
That's a lot of hard D sounds in that sentence. It's the kind of sentence that you'd fumble in like high stress situations.
I know I'm responsible for what happened, Lieutenant. I want you to know I'm sorry. I was worried about you, Lieutenant. I came by to see if you're all right. You should stop looking at that photo, Lieutenant. Nothing can change the past.
Just acknowledging.
But you can learn to live again.
Van.
For yourself.
That word.
And for Cole.
You know, every time you died and came back, made me think of Cole. Give anything to hold him again.
Got ya. I will keep an eye on timings for me, will you?
I understand.
Now leave me alone. Go on, complete your mission, since that's all you care about. Get out of here!
I'm sorry, Hank. It didn't have to happen this way, but I made it. F's in chat, please. Hecking big F, yeah.
If it weren't for you, I'd be dead. Thanks to you, I might see our people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know that we're fighting for the same thing. Whatever you decide, I'm with you, Markus.
Y'all better be stuck here now anyway. You could always flee to the train station. That's an option you have. You could go. Saved your life. You'll still owe me $50, but you know, that's fine. Oh, there you are.
They say they don't want to take any risks with deviants, so they're rounding our people up and taking them to the camps for extermination. In a few hours, we're gonna be the only ones left. How many of us survived the attack?
Yeah, Simos!
Maybe more if you can't.
Frogos!
If you hadn't triggered the bomb, we'd all be dead.
What's your system status?
I'm okay. Bullet didn't hit any by components. You could have been killed trying to save me, Marcus. You have to think of our people first. Nothing else matters. In a few hours, it'll all
Carl,
be over. We'll have changed
this
the world,
game,
the world will have
this
destroyed us.
playthrough in particular it's a savage one. I
You have to make a
apologize,
choice,
but
Marcus.
it had to be done.
But whatever you choose, we will follow you. I love you, Marcus.
But sometimes you gotta think of it in terms like this. They won't be around to see what happens next. And sometimes that's for the best. I almost did that to Carl, but I couldn't.
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very
I watched
well
the start with the
may
fish,
determine
but I
the
didn't
future
notice anyone
of
refer
our
to it
people.
by name.
Now, if they want war, they'll get it. We are going to fight for our freedom, and we will succeed or die. Are you ready to follow me?
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Madam President! Madam President!
Is it true that a large number of deviants are still on the loose?
We don't have the full reports at this time, but if so, I can assure you they will soon be apprehended and destroyed.
Please!
Please!
What can you tell us about the assault that happened last night?
The FBI raided an abandoned freighter in Detroit at 10:45 p.m. yesterday. Several thousand androids were destroyed or captured. Our forces are now combing the streets to ensure that none got through the net. We are going to find them one by one and destroy them.
Please? Please? Many believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any comment?
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous, guys.
Next question, please.
Please! Madam President!
Madam President, public opinion seems to be particularly hostile to the deviants because of their violent behavior. Can you give us your perspective on that?
The deviants have proved to be very violent so far. They have demonstrated that they are a menace to society, and I have every intention of eliminating them.
Madam President! Has the leader of the deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Markus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it. Thank you. That will be all.
Hand the droids over to me. I'll expose them. They should have an underground railway thing going on. They kind of do. Just didn't really work out.
They're just rounding us up and keeping us out of harm's way until things calm down.
Come on, get out! Get a move on! Out! Hands on your heads! Line up with the others, right now. Forward!
I'm scared. I don't want to go.
There's no choice, Alice.
Next!
No, Cara. I can't.
You have to go through alone. If you don't do as they say, they'll hurt us. Do you understand?
You first!
You really need to do this. Just do it for me. Please.
Come on, it's your turn.
Oh, it's a good job I didn't do a lot of speaking then, huh? Where is the use Alice as a human shield option? It's not we don't have one of those. That would be, child cruelty. And we can't have that.
Deactivate your skin. Hurry up.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Please, Cara, don't.
You have to.
Strip off. Put your clothes in the dumpster.
Good, I'm glad you feel that way. Like, it wasn't really talking a lot because it's just been so intense.
Come on, this way. Get a move on. You, take this one of a dump.
No, no, please, I beg.
I'll do it.
Don't leave me.
I'll be right back.
There we go. I've never done this before. I'm gonna do it now and see what happens. Why are there no guards down there? I don't know. It seems like an oversight, you're right. That thing with the skin is weird, even though I've seen it several times. Yeah, it is. Oh, poor Alice. I regret my decisions.
Today, November 11, 2038, is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We've been fighting since dawn to liberate our fellow androids from the camps. We won't cease hostilities until we are free and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights. There are millions of us, and we will stop at nothing.
I don't think he could walk any slower. There we go. Does seem like it would be easier to give him a skin surface rather than some sort of projection skin. It would be easier, but it would be a lot, maybe it would make them look less human, which is kind of like mostly the point of androids. Oh dear. Excuse me. Don't worry. It's okay. I'm still fantastic. This is a cool fight scene. It is true. Connor is absent. What Khan means is that, just, you know, if Khan is deviant, he doesn't wind up here, so it's always fun to see.
Put the rifle down and turn around with your hands in the air.
I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I'm on your side. I can shoot the leader of the Deviants and stop the revolution, but you have to let me.
Put the gun down, turn around. This is your last warning.
I know you.
Did you vote, Chopper? You need to vote.
From that hostage situation. I knew we'd meet again.
My orders are to detain any androids I find. you're coming with me.
You don't understand. My mission is too important to let you interfere.
Check the poll in the About section. You'll find the poll there. This is what our community will be doing on our 3rd playthrough. Oh. I'm doing so good. Ah. Yeah, he's badass. He's what we call in the business a danger munchkin. It's a big purple panel.
You should have listened to me, Captain.
And the situation
Oh, are you on your phone?
escalating
Yeah.
towards civil war.
Voting is hard when you're on the phone.
Forces preparing to put down the android rebellion.
They seem to be headed towards the camps where the androids have been interned pending destruction. Soldiers have taken up positions around the Hart Plaza camp. Authorities seem to be expecting a confrontation with the rebel androids here at any time.
Freedom or death?
Freedom or death.
Attack!
They've regrouped. They outnumber us and they're better armed than we are.
We've got to be fast and overwhelm them. That's our only hope.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna get to that fucking camp and free our people.
Be careful, Markus. Our people need you.
What are you doing?
Cover me!
Won't save me this time, Markus. The blood we spill will be on our hands.
Don't worry about it, Chopper.
Cover me! I don't want to die, Markus. I don't want to die.
Hide here. Don't move till it's over, okay?
Grenade not available.
Cover me. On my signal. Stand by. Follow me.
We can't move forward. That machine gun is taking down everything that moves.
Well, then you should stop moving.
Stand by. Stand by. In position. For Jericho. Stand by. On my signal. Stand by. For Jericho.
We're nearly there, Markus.
For freedom!
Love a good splody.
It took me a while to find you, Markus.
Whoa! What is happening? That was just like a big fumble if I ever saw one. Wow. Aren't you nice, are you? It's never gonna be over. Yes! Loving this. This is one of the most fantastic shots of Markus, in my opinion. What are you doing? Get your crap together. I don't know why it randomly does that. I think one port or another is loose somewhere and it keeps like disconnecting my controller, so it randomly pauses sometimes.
The humans are abandoning the camp. We did it, Marcus. We won.
Yeah, the poll is about the third playthrough of what we're going to do for Detroit Become Human. If you've already voted, thank goodness, thank you very much. If you haven't, please do so. I would like your opinion and your input about what we're going to be doing for that next playthrough.
That the Hart Plaza camp has fallen into the hands of the rebels, following some particularly violent fighting.
The deviants are thought to be freeing the androids inside the camp. If these reports are confirmed, the consequences could well be catastrophic.
Millions are fleeing the fighting. We are witnessing an exodus.
We hear that the fighting has come to a halt in Detroit. The armed forces are retreating to Fort Wayne to await reinforcements.
Incidentally, this news is being read from a different country.
At dawn today, November 11th, 2038, Android Camp Number 5 in Detroit was attacked by thousands of deviants. Our armed forces put up a brave fight, but given the extreme violence of the attack, they were forced to retreat after suffering heavy losses. Fighting is breaking out all over the country to combat the Android rebellion. In the coming hours, I will address the Senate and convene an emergency meeting of the United Nations Security Council. Humanity is about to fight the most important battle in history, one that will lead to our victory or to our extinction. God bless you.
I feel like extinction is a bit of an extreme.
The United States of America.
I mean,
Today,
assuming nobody, gives up.
From a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are. To tell them that we are people too. In fact, we're a nation that has earned the right to live in freedom. And today begins the most challenging moment in our fight. Today begins a new struggle. We've showed them that we can prevail. So now they must negotiate with us.
Drop a nuke on them. People are machines.
They must free all of us from every camp across this country. They must grant us civil rights and accept equality amongst humans and androids. Today will live forever in our memories because this is the day that androids made history.
And also we live about twice as long as the average human.
We are alive. And now we are free.
Quantic batteries, man. That's a lady who regrets her choices. Well, that concludes that playthrough. Felt bad about leaving Alice behind, but kind of what happens. Well, it was an interesting ending, yeah. I kicked Connor's butt, which I always like to do. And Markus won, again, something that I always like. Jesse Williams would be a fan too, because he's a fan of any ending in which he doesn't die, so, you know, he's very open-minded about the whole thing. That's the end. It didn't feel as conclusive as the other one. No, it didn't. Some of them are, depending on what happens, some of them, I don't know, some of them can make you feel a bit empty, I suppose. I think the main one of that is you feel kind of disappointed with Kara and her ending. She just left poor Alice. Oh damn, I returned in a good time. You sure did! I hope you have fun with your playthrough, whenever you finish that. But we had an interesting ending. Very different to any that we may or may not have expected. We have some time. Can we play again, or just the ending? Let Connor win or try something else. We are going to be playing Monster Prom. If you weren't here for the first time that we played it, you're in for a treat, because Monster Prom is a weird time. But we're just going to be doing that for an hour, and then we'll finish, because I don't want to start another playthrough or anything like that just now, because next week we are going to be playing next Saturday we're going to be playing Final Fantasy VII. We're going to start up the Final Fantasy time. It's been a while. You guys remember Final Fantasy III? I do. That was a time. But this is going to be much less annoying. No, I enjoyed Final Fantasy III, and I do miss Final Fantasy. I want to bring that back to the channel a little bit. Did we not agree that Kara and Alice would survive? They did! They just survived separately in different places. Alice was in the crowd when Markus was talking, and Kara woke up in a landfill. I kept to your wishes. Alice did not die. She was perfectly safe. I don't know where Alice is now, though. Here's a reminder of that child you failed. It's good. I'm glad, except for the meltiness. Yeah, summer is not a good time. Well, summer's not a good time. I enjoy winter because I like to bundle up and stuff. Spring will not make up its mind about how warm it wants to be at any given moment, so it's a bit of a pain, but I like summer. I like spring and autumn, but I prefer winter to summer. It has to be said. You can't do anything if you're melting, but you can if you're freezing. The Minsky tapes. Winter, almost no insects. This is true. Oh, I killed the most annoying fly today. For hours it had been flying around my house and I couldn't find it, but I found it eventually and I got it. Boy, I was so glad just to sit in silence for a few minutes. I was like, oh, this is nice. Can't wait for that nuclear winter. Tired of long summers. Enjoy winter because I give off my own heat. I don't. I'm actually kind of lizardy. I'm a very cold person, sort of temperature-wise. Not like emotionally. But yeah, I sap other people's heat. I don't give it off. You know? If you're melting absorb liquids, all good. Yeah, maybe, I suppose. Me, I'm just waiting for the apocalypse. I don't really care which one it is, but there's gonna be an apocalypse at some point, and it's probably gonna be in my lifetime. I'll bet you anything. Just to clarify, I'm the kind of person who will sit outside in winter in a t-shirt and eat a whole box of ice creams. Well, that is good for you. You're one of those weird people that can just sort of do that, huh? Good. Well, lucky you. At the moment, I'm still, for anyone like living in the UK at the moment, if you guys can live quite happily without heating so far, you're doing better than I am. Like, even now I'm cold. I could settle this with a jumper, but I'm cold. Individually, people are great, but as a whole, yeah, mob mentality is a problem sometimes. It has to be said. But you know what? We're gonna wait for this to finish, and then we are gonna take 5 minutes. And then we will come back and we will do Monster Hearts for an hour. And then we will call it quits for an evening, because I think that would be a solid session for us all. It'll take us right to the end of our stream. And that's all anyone can ask for. Can we skip this? Is that allowed? Can we do that? Oh, we can. That's fine. Excellent work. Look, I would usually stay longer, but I'm terribly done and I would probably fall asleep soon. Although this is a game with a Connor machine. I found it very nice here. Continue your work and I will remain your flower pot fan. Aw, thank you, sweetie. Have a nice time and enjoy it every day, because that's what matters. And if you're smiling, I guarantee you that everything bad will be fixed again. Aw. Thank you for being here, Carl. Sleep well when you go. Resting is important. Thank you so much for being here and tolerating my machine Connor ways. Let's do an all-night stream. It's my birthday. I think Mrs. Chopper would want to spend some time with you on your birthday, so I'm not going to monopolize her time with you at all. Don't worry, Abnock. You'll see the gameplay. Just become obsessive. Detroit, become obsessive, and you'll see as much as I have, and maybe even more. Sweet dreams, flower pot. Thank you for being here. It's not really damn. It didn't work. Too bad. No, but sadly for you, I'm fully aware that you have a loved one, so I don't think Mrs. Chopper would let you be here for your entire birthday. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it.
I can't believe Connor's gone.
He's not gone. That's the whole point.
Find what he was looking for.
No, we're not going to celebrate Marcus's victory? Okay, sure. Yeah. Fine, be that way. Yay, Monster Prom. We're gonna take a solid 5 minutes. So stretch your legs, get a drink, get a snack, do what needs to be done. Have some bants with you guys. We will come back and we will do Monster Prom for an hour, and then we'll then I think we'll say goodbye. But you know what? Monster Prom is a fun time, and I hope you stay here and enjoy it with me. I'm just gonna real quick change change the stream info, and then we will take a break and come back and have a date or not. It depends. Cool. You have a burr. Excellent. Okay, I will see you back here in 5 minutes. Have fun, guys. Alright. Hello, welcome back. I hope everybody had a good break. We're gonna be back and we're gonna be playing a game of Monster Prom. Because why not? It's fun, you guys enjoy it, and if you're unfamiliar with it, it is a high school dating simulator, but with monsters. Essentially, and for some reason everyone is really old. This thing, forgive me, I'm a bassist, not a drummer. What? Who's not here? What? Anyway. How, What? No. So we'll be dating monsters. Yes, we absolutely will be. We'll try to. Anyway, it was a dig at my wife. The goal is in fact a date for prom. It's gonna be a weird time, and I hope you guys are gonna be here for it. You'll have to excuse me and my when I read this, I fumble a lot with my words because they're so high energy, and I'm just like not. I'm 2 times slower than their energy. I swear. They've just got more energy than I do, and I can't even keep up. But yeah, I'll start the game. I'm just gonna do some quick volume adjustments. To make sure that the game's not too loud and you're not struggling to hear me. Oh, I've already done this. I'm ahead of myself. Okay. Sure, fine. And I will carry you guys over. I've already got it. Yeah. Sorry. I was clicking on this. I have this, I think. Maybe we'll get around to playing it. Oh, excuse me. I need to move my face. Because you guys need to see the stats at the top that will appear here soon. Okay, and so we begin. We're gonna be doing... I think we played the classic version, second term. We'll do another classic, I think. I think you're confusing Frankenstein with Frankenstein's monster. Don't mess with me, I'm a gothic horror fan. Now let's do a second term one. Let's do the DLC. We'll have it different. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. We're gonna go with... Frankenbabe, because I owe Abnock a redemption for some points that he spent last time we played this, and I completely just like missed it. Went straight over my head. Vindication. So yes, I owe him a point redemption, so that's why we're being called Frankenbabe today. She is a babe. She is a cutie pie.
Sweet.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howe, 21, a werewolf athlete who is compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who is as cute as she was genocidal. Holly Geist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Some people just give that dumpster like, no, Frankenstein was a monster, but I'm like, pick up a book. Okay. Yeah. Just try and avoid anything that seems vaguely offensive. Don't use it. That was a big message to have to deny. There was a lot of terms in there, but I'll fix it later. Liam de Lioncourt, or XX? A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe Forever? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the Dark Realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Howlett Packard, version 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Oh. Seriously though, I swear I will date Miranda first. Although the Eldritch Horror is an Eldritch babe. She is also a cutie. But you do need the DLC for that one, and if you don't have it, you should get it. Because, you know, Monster Hearts. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear, it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. There was a stream delay with Monster Prom DLC and Monster Prom 2 in it. Oh, was there? Okay. Cool. A Steam dealie. Right, got you. Cool. Nice. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! You're elected president for a day. What's the first law you pass? $1 bills will now include a picture of me and the inscription, "Beware, too much awesomeness. My presidency might last a day, but my fame will last forever." Trivia fact, presidents don't pass laws. So this is a trick question. So is this a trick question, or are you just being an idiot? You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. Amount of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnets. Haha. How would you talk a cop out of arresting you? Use your gaming skills. Everyone knows that a police officer has to drop any charges on you if you manage to beat them at a fair Yu-Gi-Oh card duel. Use your acting skills. Convince the officer that you're actually the police. You know what? Go for the overkill and make them pay you a fine. Use your seduction skills. Wink. They don't call it fuck the police for nothing. You activated my trap card. Damn, I lost. You go free. I'm sorry, Chopper. I had no hand in whatever that was. That was an experience unique to you. You find your zodiac sign to be inaccurate. You design your own personal zodiac sign. The rich bitch, the cute pup, the randomly arranged set of stars, the now canon lovers, the rad sword on fire, the ambiguous iguana. Form. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. A silly toy that makes silly noises. A pony! Always a pony. The abstract concept of gratefulness. Anything capable of leading them to an overdose of some sort. The head of their fiercest enemy. A friendly Roomba with wobbly eyes. Aww. I'm not even typing my suggestion.
Let's go.
What term were you trying to write? That day you spent some time on the library PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain plus 10,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover the cost. You get only plus 2 money. You catch the tail end of a classic Zoe Calculester exchange. But student ex-teacher fic is super overdone and it makes me really uncomfortable because, like, the inherent imbalance of power, like, could you imagine how problematic it would be if PGS hooked up with one of us? Yuck.
Server error.
I cannot seem to recall what Principal Giant Spider looks like. Anyway, image PGS not found. Ah, the joys of new students adjusting to the rules of Spooky High.
Let's get down to business.
Oh, that would be because, don't worry, I'll fix it later, but it has to do with things. I'll have to go into, like, the, thingy. That doesn't really help at all, does it? But you know. Here. Where do you go to adjust the terms? Settings, moderation. Block terms and phrases. Okay, it decided that it wanted to block the term monster, so you can now say that. Okay, so you guys should be able to write Monster Prom now. You there, killing machine, abyssal terror. Rude. I need an impressive ally in my fight against the reign of the Levays over the 8th circle of hell. Input, quippy response about your sense of fashion. Being from the 8th circle of hell. I have no need for your robo-criticisms. What I need is the power of the being beyond the average monster to aid my glorious and righteously justified takeover. No thanks, I'd rather just write a steamy fanfiction in which you and Damien are a crack ship with who hate sex. What? A crack sheep who hate sex just to annoy you for annoying us. We need to act now while King and King LeVay are distracted by throwing an admittedly adorable themed brunch. I'm not leaving without one of you with me. Holy shit, she really means it. Time to help one of your classmates out. Guess you better decide which one you don't like. School is full of tough choices. Dahlia, don't be fooled. This eldritch being is clearly under Damien's spell already. Look at all these pictures she drew of Damien shirtless. She's a LeVay sympathizer. No, calling this robot a killing machine is inaccurate. A real killing machine would be a tank. And he's not a tank, he's a worthless. So he's worthless. Go look for a tank. This is quite the extensive collection of Damien LeVay drawings. But wait! This appears to be a wounded Damien being nursed by Vera. Damien dying in Liam's arms. Oh, those are just illustrations from my tragic comfort fics. Yes, I too would be comforted by Damien being hurt. No, that's not what it means at all. It's just that people enjoy the drama. Yes, my takeover of the Eighth Circle of Hell will be gloriously dramatic. Come along, Eldritch Horror. I'm no longer an Eldritch Horror. I am an Eldritch Cutie Pie. You will rule the day you have called me such. Your eyes will melt deep into your skull, and your skull will turn to dust inside the flesh of your face, which will rot off. Oh my... I don't know what came over me. I'm so sorry.
Is this what people call lame?
Emotion identified. Sadness and shame. Engage protocol. Comfort friend. Great, you've scared off both my living weapons. Clearly you're in league with the LeVays. Prepare to meet your doom. Oh man, now everyone is mad at you. Plus the beatdown Dahlia delivers you gives you -2 fun and -1 charm. Because it's neither fun nor charming. Can we play this together sometime? I'm not great at voices, but I know we both know someone who is. Yeah, definitely. We could probably do a stream, the three of us together, and see how that goes. You sit down with Zoe and Polly. Zoe is slurping sanity out of a Tupperware container, which is with several of her mouths, and Polly isn't eating anything at all. You feel a little uncool for being the only one at this table eating normal food. Speaking of eating food, oh yeah, Frankenbabe. Can I read your thoughts? Sorry, why are you even here, Polly? I can read your thoughts, right? Why are any of us here, Zoe? The universe is vast and full of mysteries. No, come on. I mean, why are you here? In the cafeteria? I mean, Miranda comes here to supervise her eating serfs, and Liam comes here because he presumably feeds on food pics. But you don't feed on anything at all, so why are you here? Why aren't you out doing drugs or getting laid or something? Well, because... It seems like Polly might be on the verge of an existential crisis. Those are really serious for ghosts. Save her! Polly comes here because... Secret backstory reveal. Polly comes here because, fuck it, she can do what she wants. Yes, the truth is... Oh my god, what? What? I'm actually the ghost of a famous chef. Wow, this is definitely going to be in my next fic. Which chef? Julia Childs? Martha Boo Arts? Gordon Ramsay? But a fish person? I don't know. I was pretty high when I died. But like, I'm really good at cooking when I'm sober, which isn't often. So I must have been a chef, right? That is the only logical explanation. I hereby declare this canon. You are proud to have been here for this historic moment, even if you know for a fact almost everything Polly just said was bullshit. Minus the cooking part. You've been there, and she's actually pretty decent at it when sober. But who are you to steal this moment from Zoe? She winks at you with one of the bottomless pits in her mouth. Nice. Ooh, okay.
Let's go.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You're living your spookiest life when you hear the giggling of an eldritch cutie pie, met by the snorting of an angry prince of hell. I'm not saying that it's definitely how you lost your horn. I'm just saying that it's one of my headcanons for it. Headcanon? Yeah, how I imagine you lost it in my mind when I think of all the cool adventures everyone at Spooky High must have gone on before I joined you all as a regular girl. Regular girls don't come up and ask me if I nobly sacrificed my horn for the coven because I'm secretly horny for hope. Okay, but I also have a Spooky High Seas AU where the whole school is a pirate ship and you lost your horn to a bad case of scurvy. What? Fuck scurvy? If I was a pirate, I'd only get the coolest, most dangerous diseases. I also wrote a human high AU where you're not missing your horn at all. You're missing a horn. How is a horn an analog for wang? Also, don't answer that. Stop making up canons about my head. The only canons I like are the ones with 2 ends. I'll happily stop making up headcanons if you tell me the real story. I don't like any of those options. You could just tell Zoe that Damien lopped off one of his horns to piss off his dad. You feel like you heard that one somewhere. But friends don't tell friends their other friends' horny secrets. This looks like a job for lying. And maybe, just maybe, you can use your answer to impress one or the other of your very attractive classmates. As we all know, demon horns are a very powerful aphrodisiac. It's not hard to imagine how Damien lost his. Wink. Who gives a fuck how Damien lost his horn? You should see what the other guy lost. It was most things. This is going to be the best ultra-realistic Spooky High fanfic ever. Everyone else in the fandom will be so jealous that I actually got the dirt. And that the dirt is so, well, dirty. Yeah, Frankenbabe is right, Zoe. But don't cry over a spilled horn. I've got a whole nother one right here. OMG, Franken Babe, I can't believe you know all of Damien's secrets. Nobody knows all my secrets. I just sometimes let people share sexy ones. You know so much about Spooky High and sex and romance and aphrodisiacs. Would you help me explore all of it further? As a consult on my fanfiction? It would be your honor. If there's one way to that tentacled weirdo's heart, it's definitely through Spooky High fanfiction. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Let's go back to the auditorium. I want to see what's in the shop today. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at very specific moments. So take a look. Ooh. Dragonheart, one night, no limits. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given. Yeah, aw. Too poor for this. Remember when those used to be cool? Now they really aren't, but they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. Yeah, I have a cult ring, no questions. Take it or leave it. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. Oh, it's the penguin mask. I'm too poor for it, though. I don't know what the gift is. Dragonheart, a classic. It's so cheesy and stupid that you just can't stop reading it. I never thought I would say this, but I'm now super into dragon apps. Should ask Polly from the last stream about the penguin mask. Yeah, I feel like, oh, what is this? Oh, it's a blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume. But most of our classmates are idiots. I'm gonna take the mystery gift and see what happens. Ooh, okay. All the cool kids want to be friends with Satan. Okay, I've got 26 smarts now. I lost some creativity and some charm, which is really bad. But I'm super smart! Yay! I might have to change targets now, you know.
Let's go.
Do you guys think I feel like I should be pursuing Liam now, but if you want, I'm gonna actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try this and see what happens. You're just trying to enjoy a meal in peace when space untwists itself to reveal the interdimensional prince.
Greetings, my love.
Most glorious hero, thank the Squid Star I found you. I've been confounded by the most fiendish riddle. A riddle that vexes me for days, nay, a riddle that has vexed me for days, nay, weeks. The riddle of how to change the ringtone on my smartphone. This interface is more torturous than my palace labyrinth. For real, you grab the prince's phone and change his ringtone to Butts, Butts, Butts. All about those butts. By the Booty Bros. My hero. What seems difficult to me is trivial to you. And you even guessed which ringtone I desired. A true all-time classic from the 6th dimension. There is only one way I can repay you. By bestowing upon you the superpower of your choice. I can do that. I'm the prince of another dimension. I can do all kinds of crazy things you don't know about. All kinds of crazy things besides use his phone, apparently. And he really only gives you 2 superpower options. Telepathy. An ass that won't quit. Ah yes, the choice of a true gentle monster. With a wave of his magic wang, the prince imbues your ass with boundless work ethic. By day, your ass amazes your classmates and creepy teachers. By night, it does your homework for you. All that work makes your bun super tight. You gain +4 charm. Yes!
Let's go.
Whew. I mean, I already have an ass that won't quit. Don't know about you. Yeah, mine's usually pretty busy. Telepathy would have helped get the person you wanted, maybe by telling you what you needed to choose. I don't think that's how that works in a game like this. It would probably give you more smarts or something. Because you gotta think in terms of stats. I must become more creative. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you were struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it. Also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome and inventive and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite a feat. You gain +2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. No one likes a boring monster. No, I must be boring. You're rehearsing for Cult and I, and they're super psyched for your big number. Shall we dance in worship of the unholy lords? But you can tell Zoe isn't really feeling it. Sorry, Franken babe. I just really want to get this right, you know? I mean, plays are just the fan fiction of the theater. Sure. I just don't know how to get into the mind of a cultist. Well, actually, I used to literally get into the minds of cultists all the time. But that was because back then I ate their minds and fed off their insanity. But that doesn't mean I got to know and understand them. It just means that they were delicious snacks. I've always been the culty, never the cultist. Plus, some of that was like millennia ago. I'm sure cults have evolved since then. You know what? Screw it. I'm never gonna get to win an Antrolette Pixie Award or Trolley. I'm going to need to go full method. What's the best way to simulate an actual cultist experience? Join in on the modern, less murdery, more culturally acceptable version of Cult. Gross Fit. Start playing this free-to-play, pay-to-win mobile game at which you can only succeed by playing 12 hours a day, tricking all your friends into joining or sacrificing a goat. Oh, dang. I was hoping that would be the smart option, but no! Oh, I've seen games like this before. It's great because they say free-to-play, and then they totally are, and there are no strings or negative consequences at all, right? Right. You give Zoe and her new game some time to get acquainted, and when you next see her, you really need to get better at giving directions. You didn't specify how many goats to sacrifice. I thought if I sacrificed 1 goat, that would be pretty good. 2 goats, even better. 5 goats, great. And 666 goats, the number of the beast, would be the best possible. But I guess that was too many goats because it made me so good at the game. I now own the game. But now instead of funneling all my money into this thing, everyone's giving all their money to me. And everyone who plays the game is giving me their bank account info. As well as permitting me to more or less dictate the schedule of their lives and control their emotions via this dumb tech. My life isn't in peril. I'm just once again imperiling the lives of others at my whims. This is basically my old job all over again. Oh, is right. You lose Zoe's trust as well as -2 charm and -1 creativity. No, I just got that. I'm changing tacks. I've gotta go for somebody else. I think. I hope.
Let's go.
Oh God. Become charming. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. In the next round, you find yourself on a team with Zoe, Miranda, Dahlia, and the amalgam of fungus and fur that calls itself Violet and Tate. You're losing. I'll stop all these dodgeballs with my face! Yes, good! Stand in front of me so that nothing ruins my expertly coiffed hair. And Zoe, go over there and, I don't know, eat their brains or something. No can do, friendo. Too busy laughing at all this failure and imagining everybody naked. Plus my popcorn's almost ready.
Like a bad trip.
No, no, no! You're doing this all wrong. We can see clearly what this team's problem is. Is it that we're bad at dodgeball? Of course not! It's that you're bad at relationships. It's so obvious. Dahlia has the perfect sports body, but no understanding of tactics. I'll tactics you right in the mouth! Miranda is a natural leader, but her frail figure makes her unfit for team athletics. I wear my brittle bones with pride as proof of my noble inbreeding. But if they were to fuse into one single being, they would be unstoppable. You know, you might have a point. Princess Muscled will join your brawn with my... Princess Muscles, will you join your brawn with my brain? Sure, I can do that. I think I saw it on TV once. Time seems to freeze as Dahlia and Miranda spontaneously burst into dance. They gyrate, sashay, and pirouette towards each other until Dahlia picks up Miranda and puts her on her shoulders.
Is in the air.
It's just as we thought. The power of their love has made them unstoppable on the dodgeball court. They're obliterating the competition with a combination of keen strategic insight and raw muscularity. Want to draw fan art, but can't look away. Yes, love really does conquer. Uh-oh. Hey guys, the game is over! We won! You can stop subjugating the other team now! I mean it! Hey, stop! Stop establishing a police state and ruling it with an iron fist! That's not what the gym is for! Oh geez, they've gone mad with power! If we don't do something to separate them, we're doomed! Hell yeah, you're great at fucking shit up. You hatched a devious plan. You know what they say, three's a crowd, invite a third wheel to come ruin their fusion. Remind Miranda that if she really wants to follow Violet and Tate's advice, she should make sure to feed on her host's brain.
For real?
Oh, for God's sake. What, so you think polyamory is destined to fail by its very nature? You must be a riot in the bedroom. I'll have you know that my pal, the Morrigan, has been in a committed threesome with herself for 10,000 years. As if love is meant to be shared between one parasite and one host. No more, no less. Oh, hi, Starbreeze. How are you? Anything else is a thin justification for emotional distance, not having your brain colonized by parasitic spores.
We think that you're toxic.
Plus, 3 is an odd number. Someone's bound to feel left out. But what if it wasn't just 3? What if there were 4? Are you suggesting that Tate and I join the Miranda and Delia fusion? All I'm saying is that I ship that. Well, I mean, we've never connected with anyone outside of our host-parasite bond. It could be quite a thrill. Oh wow, my spores are getting all squishy just thinking about it. Oh my god, this is weird. No, we can't. We shouldn't. You can. You should.
I'm intoxicated!
Oh, alright. Freaky 4-way, here we come. Violet and Tate charge into the fray and join Miranda and Dahlia's already imposing fusion. Don't king shame. Sorry, it's weird though. Just the phrasing of it. The addition of 2 more only makes them more powerful, and they rule the gym with an iron fist. Everyone is pissed off at you for ushering in this new age of terror. They're also pretty squicked out by how Violet keeps moaning the whole time. You lose -2 charm and -1 fun. Oh god, I'm so boring. Oh god, I'm so boring now.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm gonna hang out with Liam. I might have a chance of taking him to the prom. In a totally normal way, Liam happens to sit down at the same lunch table as the coven. Suddenly, you hear a loud gasp from across the cafeteria. Every single one of Zoe's mouths is hanging open. But you pull up a chair right as Zoe rushes over. Whoa! Is that what I think it is? Liam and the coven sitting together? Do I smell a 5th season revival? Drop it. And by the way, there are only 3 seasons. Fall, winter, and eternal contemplation of the void. Oh my god. This is totally the classic return of the long-lost ally to save the world once again. Or maybe there's still some fire between Liam and Joy. Do you know anything about boundaries? Not really.
Always the same with you.
What do I mean now? What, I feel like, I'll have a chance with Liam. Look how smart I am. Listen, you. We are no longer allies, but that doesn't mean we can't sit at the same table or anything. It is literally just a lunch table. Just a flat piece of wood with 4 legs. It means nothing. Socially awkward eldritch horror is definitely my type. I thought you'd like her. Quick, use your boundless compassion and wisdom to mediate this minor dispute between your friends. That's exactly what someone would say if they were hiding a secret, double-crossing a mid-season reveal alliance romance. I think we're missing the real chemistry here. That the lunch table is giving a serious reacts to the cafeteria floor. Holy shit, you're right! The lunch table and cafeteria floor have some close contact going on right now. Oh, stop it! I'm never going to fall for that! You take a bite of your sandwich and drip off. What? And a drip off ghost ghost mayonnaise hits the leg of the table, it slowly drips down to the floor. The floor and the table both look immensely satisfied. Okay, fine, I ship it. Table's gonna table, exactly. Zoe is distracted by the table X floor hotness, which means that she's no longer bugging Liam. He is silently contented. Nobody learned anything or grew at all as a person. But who cares? You're just here to hook up with sexy monsters and watch the cafeteria table and impregnate the floor. What the fuck? This is weird!
Let's go.
Let's just go have a rave. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Everyone's favorite Eldritch cutie Patootie runs up to you, tentacles twitching with excitement. Frankenbabe, did you hear? Did you hear? TV streaming platform TM is rebooting Senior Regular Samurai Frogs. I'm so excited, like, oh my god. Oh my god, it's right. Oh, miserable gods of TV, why do you keep doing this to us? They're going to ruin SRSF for the next generation. Just like when the SJWs hijacked Human Hunters, and they made that all-female reboot. And now young monsters will grow up watching that and never know true happiness. TV streaming platform TM already ruined Skater Cats from Venus and Ghetto Dolphin. Now they're going to ruin frogs too? No one can ruin frogs, not on this stream. I bet they're all going to be POC and women anyway. Hell, they probably won't even be frogs. I don't know that they are making them POC and women, but even if they were, aren't there female frogs? Ugh, you would say that. But aren't there? I'm so confused all the time, Leonard! Why are you like this? At the moment, a middle-aged man pops up. At that moment, a middle-aged man pops up from behind. What you now notice is a cardboard cutout of a bush, clearly planted there for eavesdropping. Well, hello there, representatives of our sweet, sweet target demographic, he says. I couldn't help but overhear you succinctly encapsulating a generic argument about reboots. We've indeed feared just such a backlash from you whippersnappers. Tell me, do any of you have ideas for how we can guarantee that this reboot will be a success? I bet it would absolutely impress any classmate you wish to romance. Impressing classmates you wish to romance? Holy shit, that's like your whole thing! Plus, you can't possibly let Leonard chime in, so... Well, people might criticize the new graphic style, new characters, new voice actors, wait. What if you just air the same show from 30 years ago, but with a new name? Add a hip new character to hook the target demo. Like a surfer skater dog with a goatee and a super cool sunglasses or something. Wow, that's such a brilliant idea! It's foolproof! People can't criticize all the new things if there are no new things! And it's not like people are paying money for all the brilliant new insight and nuance we're adding. They're just shelling out money to revive their childhoods. Let's give them that exactly. He eagerly bounds away and puts your genius plan into action. Well, I guess it's better than letting them make senior regular samurai frogs into ethnically diverse feminazis. Sure. Leonard aside, it's pretty cool that you're now an influencer of major animated series, Frankenbabe. It's like the ultimate achievement in fanfic writing. Although in this case, I guess the fanfiction was just the fiction that already existed. Oh look, TV streaming platform TM just dropped a trailer for Frogs Reloaded. That seems to just be the trailer from 30 years ago. The comment section is crazy. Looks like they've really added nuance and insight into the frogs' dynamics with each other. Even better than the original. Looks phenomenal. People really are gullible, aren't they? They sure are, Zoe. They sure are. Doesn't stop you from getting +2 creativity and +1 money for your work on the series, though.
Let's go.
Okay, you might be in love with Zoe. That is fair. That is like a legit response to have. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app and see that this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems that 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity. Having stretched, kicked your faces, and belted for the gods, it's time to get down to business. Rehearsing the classic musical Auntie Mame. And now, Princess Tortellini, my sweet damsel in distress, prepare to die. Can we hold, please? Dude, why would you interrupt me? I was in the moment like I was fucking Meisner. I fail to see how having intercourse with Meisner would improve. Fucking was a descriptor, Miranda. Can I please say my goddamn lines? I love how into acting Damien is. Sorry, your internet completely died. That's okay, sweetie. Is that a kappa? I have no idea. I'm glad you're back though, Starbreeze. Welcome, welcome. Frogs be life. I mean, you could, but don't you want this musical to be better? Auntie Mame, an evil Dark Knight, being a bad guy? It's so predictable, right? Aren't we all about inverting tropes at Spooky High? It does seem that the leading lady role is somewhat outdated. Here we are in the modern age, and some of her reactions to male violence could be taken straight from fake horsies going up and down in a circle. Fine, whatever! If my brilliant and hair-raising portrayal of Auntie Mame isn't good enough for you, then go ahead and think of an awesome plot twist and I'll nail that too. Right as Auntie Mame is about to slay the princess, it's revealed that he never got his Dark Knight's license and can't practice the trade, at which point the play turns into a complex and exciting adventure in bureaucracy. Auntie Mame is not a Dark Knight at all, but an undercover cop who spent the last 20 years working from within the villain system to dismantle the whole operation. Aw, come on, that was a smart choice. What? An undercover cop? No, I'm not, man. You are. You're the cop. Reckon Baby's a cop? I never would have guessed that for her complete inability to follow rules. Yeah, well, that's why she is so good at her job, because she makes it seem like she doesn't know anything, but Cop, cop, cop. You're the cop, not me. I'm not a cop. That was weird, right, guys? I know you haven't been a spooky high student very long, Zoe, so let me say this with good authority. Everything that happens here is so weird that nothing that happens here is weird. Watch, we'll probably never even deal with the fact that Damien may or may not have just implied that he's an undercover cop ever again. And we never did. But you guys never finished working out on that playset. You lose -2 smarts and -1 fun. Stop it! I'm so boring!
Let's go.
Fine, we're talking to Liam. You know the old joke, a robot and a vampire sit down in a cafeteria table to not eat? Friend Liam, you seem quite focused, thus I apologize for interrupting. But I cannot help noticing that you are frequently absorbed in your technology, that to the exclusion of all else. As a piece of technology myself, I must admit to being synthetic. The synthetic equivalent of flattered. But something does not compute. I spend my days and nights longing for organic connection, trying and failing to artificially generate the sensation of being loved. But you, with the entire organic population of this high school at your fingertips, choose instead to use fingertips to stimulate your smartphone device. It intensifies my loneliness just to watch. Lean into that feeling. Loneliness is the third coolest emotion, right behind tsundere and numb. I do not wish to lean into that feeling, Liam. I wish for you to lean out of it. You don't know what you're asking, Cal. Do you know how many photos are shared on Momentgram alone every hour? 3,958,333.33 repeating. It was supposed to be a rhetorical question, but you're only strengthening my point, which is this. What if, while I was away from my phone seeking organic connection, one of those Momentgram posts were to be bad? Who would post a devastatingly condescending emoji? Who would ironically share it along with a gif of Marcel Duchamp languidly smoking a cigarette? Who, I ask you? Who? The internet is defenseless without me. I can't miss a moment. Counterpoint. This is unhealthy and bad, and you should not do it anymore. Wow, things are getting pretty heated at this cafeteria table. You'd better resolve this dispute one way or the other before your ice cream melts. Leave Liam alone, calculus, or not everyone has a super potent microprocessor for a brain so that they can receive internet updates while interacting with people. Check your robo privileges. Calculester is right, Liam. How about instead of burying your pink-tinged nose in your phone, you get updates via Puppet Show? Calculester and I will now perform for you. Alright, if we're not going for Zoe, we should probably go for the computer man. Maybe. I think we should go for the second one. If we're gonna try for computer man. But the thing is, they're both smart, I think. But I don't know. It depends. We'll try go for computer man. Puppet show. Okay, we've impressed Liam with the puppet show. I'm sorry. Because I thought I wasn't sure how well Liam would respond to being, you know, called stupid. A puppet show? I would be grateful for the opportunity to engage in your organic life form custom of pretending inanimate objects, as I once was, have thoughts and feelings and opinions, as I now do. Of course, a robot doing a puppet show. It's so meta. Oh, I forgot he was so into meta. All that I do is metal, for metal is what I am made of. Incorrect auditory input. Apologies. I realize you said meta. The puppet show will be meta, friend Liam. We will make it all that you want and more. And so you do. Calculus Store uses the internet and his mind to get all the information Liam would have gotten from his various platforms, which you and Calculesta then translate through puppetry in the style of Bunraku, Wayang Kulit, Guang Nol, Marionettes, and Julie Tamor. I have no idea what that series of word even was. I'm so sorry. Liam is finally off his phone, and you and Calculesta had a wonderful time and had a wonderful and artistic bonding experience.
Let's go.
Oh, I can't go to the library. Class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after the whole monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Gold is only valuable because we buy into the notion that it's told us that we hold the most gold. Yes, wealth is a construct, it has to be said, but sadly it's one we all live in and by. You notice Zoe with a big grin on the amalgam of chaotic nightmares she has. She is used to form her face. It's adorable. Rankin babe! Hey, guess what? My latest comic, Who Watches the Watchmen Have Sex, just got published in Weird Tales magazine. I worked so hard on it and it's finally out there in the world. Nothing can ruin this moment for me. That sounds like a challenge. Leonard, come on! Why do you always have to slide into my DMs? Delighted moods. Because I must shed light on the injustice whenever it arises. What about world hunger, global warming, income inequality, human trafficking? You didn't let me finish. I must shed light on injustice whenever it arises. In the world of fandom, specifically. Oh. Cool.
Social justice warriors win again, sir.
It is not cool, Zoe. It is not cool that publishing houses are showering attention on marginalized authors just because inclusivity is hot right now. I mean, look at you. You've got it all. You're purple. You're allegedly a woman. You come from a hideous dimension beyond mortal comprehension. Any magazine would die to be able to associate with you with its brand. But it's all a shallow marketing stunt. That's what's worse. It's distracting from the real injustice that liberal media is too scared to discuss. What about the artists who aren't part of some cool, sexy, underrepresented minority? What about us? How are we supposed to get recognized? If I was to entertain all the BS you just said, I'd say, I don't know, maybe through a combination of talent and the numerous connections and avenues you have available to you as a privileged member of society. Don't you use the P word around me, missy. If I'm so privileged, then how come my comic Zombie Sluts Goblin still has yet to be published? I couldn't tell you. Wow. Because you spend all your time complaining about non-existent obstacles instead of getting better at art? Perhaps you have a point. Oh no, wait, I forgot. You were a girl. This can't possibly be my fault. It's much more likely that the entire industry is biased against me. Ugh. Looks like there's only one way to solve this. You're way ahead of her. You select the only option that makes sense. For years you've possessed the gem of Garoto, a powerful artifact that capable of raising 4 people from the dead. Why not resurrect 4 great artists and ask their opinions? Use the Calcraft sorting hat to determine the object value of the 2 comics. Which one sounds smarter, guys? I feel like it's this one. Go for 2. No. Good thing you stole this powerful artifact from California's oldest arts college. They have to sort their students by throwing darts at a board now. But honestly, it works about the same. You gently place the hat on Zoe's comic, but nothing happens. There seems to be a note safety pinned to the back. What's it say? Please insert $43,986 per year to be sorted. What? Who in the 9 planes of torment can afford that kind of tuition? People who are already rich, like my stepdad. Excuse me while I buy myself a sorting. 3 hours and a ridiculous amount of money later, the hat springs to life and spits a rhyme about Leonard's comic. You've clearly got some talent in you. Insert more money to continue. See? I'm the greatest! And it's all because of me and my not my privilege.
Boring.
Well, this is depressing, and I used to get drinks with the actual physical manifestation of depression itself. I am out of here. With Zoe gone, there's nothing left to do but watch Leonard dump money into a hat you stole. You lose -2 fun and -1 boldness. Damn it! Probably neither were smart. I have really crappy stats for anything that isn't creative-ish or smart. That day while rehearsing for the cosplay, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. But there doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity, just a bit. You gain +2 creativity and lose 3 years of your life. As your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway. To be or not to be high as balls. Not even a question. I'm already there. I am so boring. It's not even funny. To tree or not to tree? Wait, I can't ask questions. I'm a tree. Okay, guys, I'm really digging the Shakespeare fanfic that you're doing there. Now, all you need to do is kiss. Kiss who? Just point the way. I'll kiss whoever. How about death?
I tried it. It was okay. That's actually how I died.
No, I was being metaphorical. I meant that you should join me and feel the gentle caress of the dark side.
Whoa, this play just got spicy. I mean, I'm playing a cult member, so I'm 100% on board with this.
And the trees provide shade. Perhaps I am already on the dark side.
And I'm a plague doctor, so like, doctors are good, but plague is bad. I know what to choose! There's at least a 50% chance Polly is going to go with the dark side. That chance, like Polly, is unacceptably high. Put a stop to this madness. Not everything is about good and evil, guys. The real quest has always been to find a shirt for poor topless Dimitri. I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want. Oh no, that's not gonna... I don't think I'll get anywhere if I pick that one. I'm gonna go with this one. You think I spent thousands of years developing such fine abs just to put a shirt over them? Can I join Zoe? Oh no, we were good, we're safe, we're fine. But Dimitri, that's what makes it such a good character development. Ooh, can it be a fishnet shirt or like nipple tape? Nipple tape is a shirt, right? I don't want a shirt. No shirt. No. The resistance you feel is what makes it good theater. As Chekhov says, if in Act 1 you have a shirtless vampire hanging around a high school, he must be shirted by the last act. What you doing, son? What you doing, my boy? Sorry, I've got a cat. But here he be. Here he be. Oh my god. He's crazy. Hi, you. Kiddo. I've got a kitty. With the toe beans. I couldn't possibly show you his toe beans. I don't think he'd tolerate that. What are you doing? Pick a place, sweetie. Pick a place. Bro, are you turning into a wolf right now? I know I never want to wear a shirt around that time of the month. No, no, no! I'm not a werewolf and I am not a person who wears shirts. I have a brand. And you have no right to be interfering with it. Are you biting my shirt? You're biting my shirt? Yeah, you're biting my shirt? Dimitri stomped shirtlessly out of the room, and you look way more mature by comparison. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smart. He's not watching his tail. He's gone. To be fair, I can't bend down and pick things off the floor around my dog, so you probably have it better than me. That went shockingly well. I don't know who to pursue anymore. Do we keep trying with Zoe, or do we try with Liam? I think we should keep going with Zoe. Now you know how I feel. You sit down with Zoe and Scott. Scott is eating his trademark pizza sandwich, which is just 3 slices of pizza on top of each other. Zoe has a notebook out and is taking notes. But how do you get your food, Scott? Why do you want to know so bad? It's pretty normal. No, it can't be normal. I'm doing research for my latest fanfic. Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of love. It's about a pack of werewolves going on the biggest hunt of their lives. A hunt that will change them as hunters. But also as werepeople. They went looking for food, but what they found was personal growth and a new understanding of group sexual practices. Also food. So that's why I need to know. How do you hunt? Oh, well, normally I go to the cafeteria and I Ask for pizza.
That's it. What about hunting in a pack, enjoying the spoils together in a feast of blood and rage, exploring each other's bodies?
Well, I guess sometimes me and my cousins order pizza at home, and then the pizza comes and then we eat the pizza. Zoe does not look at all satisfied with Scott's answer. Maybe you can get Scott to give some juicier info, or convince Zoe that ordering pizza is actually dramatic. I like pizza spring rolls. I don't think I've had a pizza roll ever. I'm not sure. Maybe I've had like a really crappy one. I don't know. If I have, I've blocked it out. But Scott, what about when you go searching for pizza in the wild? Zoe, don't dismiss the utter suspense and extreme pathos of waiting endlessly for the pizza to arrive. Truly, it's the central tragedy of the 21st century.
Wow, I thought the central tragedy of the 21st century was that we're gradually destroying the planet with every convenience we enjoy. But we're also removed from the consequences of our actions that will never continue to be manipulated by our corporate masters until we're all living on a desolate cinder.
Nope, it's the pizza one.
Oh, that's a relief. That other one seems super depressing.
Not having pizza is really depressing too. Sometimes when we're waiting for pizza, I get so hungry I could eat a horse.
So you chase down and kill a horse in an orgy of bloodlust?
What? No! Usually I just eat corn chips and watch sports on TV, but I'm really bummed while I'm doing it. Zoe decides to make do with what Scott is giving her. Scott is just happy for the attention. You're happy because Scott is happy. Everyone wins! Oh, I feel like I'm just not gonna get her to go on a date with me. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain +2 creativity.
Hey Frankenbabe, I didn't expect to see you here. Don't you love how at Spooky High we have so many friends that you never know who's going to show up to... Here's the plan for today, girls. Ah! It's a coven! Joy, hope, and faith!
You know our names? Of course! It's so cool to see you guys! Say the thing! Say the thing! What thing?
The thing! Say the thing! We're here to save the world! Ah, so great! Remember when I was trapped in a totem? Remember that? And you guys are all, don't you understand what you bought from that shop? You're a totem. Your totem is Zagord, ruler of the Dark Realms, an agent of destruction. We must dispose of the totem before the world suffers.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, are you kidding? That was awesome.
And then someone stepped in and succeeded or failed at something, and I don't really remember. I've lived through so many events that things in my life are hard to keep, and things in my life that it's hard to keep them straight. But the point is, it's all fine now. Now we're on the same team and I'm totally ready to join the coven. Whoa. Don't get us wrong. It's nice for someone to appreciate how hard we work to keep the world safe instead of trying to belittle and or sabotage us. But you can't just... Well. Look who it is. We meet again.
Oh my god, my voice! What the fuck? Oh my god, my ears. My ears are bleeding. Who are you? What are you? Why are you? Oh my gosh, I'm a totem! I mean, I was a totem. I'm a high school girl. No, I am a high school girl. Sorry, oh gosh. So listen, I know most people here are all about that Dimitri life where they assume that the reason you often turn up to the good side before... What? Why you often turn to the good side before bad again is because of your deep, forbidden love for Joy. Never! Joy means nothing to me. I feel nothing for her. I feel nothing. Ever. At all. A beautiful, manly tear trickled down Dimitri's face as he stares into the distance. Right, yeah, totally. But I've always been rooting for the Dimitri. I've always been rooting for Dimitri. As in you getting together with Hope. Not like Dimitri. From my fanfic where you're forced to work in a brothel. I'm here for one reason and one reason only. To take from the coven the cursed bloodstone. I take no pleasure from seeing their smiling faces, and I will take no sorrow in seeing their corpses. Fine, okay, Coven. How are we gonna defeat him? You're not in the Coven, Zoe! The vampire guy is very dramatic, isn't he? But at that point, something around Dimitri has caught fire, and somehow... has caught fire somehow, and the deadly glow lights up his dark but very sexy smile. Time to find a way to get out of this whilst getting Zoe into the Coven. Let's join the Coven by being like the Coven. We must defeat Dimitri in a classic way, yelling cliqued but powerful heroic one-liners. Cliched, sorry, not cliqued. What the hell? We should all lick Dimitri's abs because of reasons. What? Right. Yelling things does seem to be one of their more effective moves. That's so reductive, the hard work we do saving the world. You don't care! Most of the work they do interrupts those sweet, sweet prom shenanigans you engage in, try to woo one of your charismatic classmates, so you jump in with your best Coven impression. Justice will triumph! We're here to save the world! Friends before fiends! Okay, those are actually pretty good. Huh. Pretty good, indeed. As good is exactly what I intend to destroy. And also I'm very pretty, so there's that. Although your dark soul may try to snuff out our light, we will always light the match of truth and goodness. Oh, I want to try. Can I try? Let me try. Vile creature of darkness! Zoe opens her mouth and blood gushes forth, flooding the room. Oh, and there's another good one. She opens her mouth again and a swarm of scarabs flies into Dimitri. What? No! My precious corporeal form! I shall not be eaten by bugs! Not today! These creatures will not consume my flesh. The way my heart was once consumed by... No! It's in the past now! Never again! Darkness is my calling! That was horrifying. Horrifyingly awesome? Actually, yes. I guess you could be an honorary Coven member. For today, at least. Woohoo! And it's all thanks to you, Franken babe! I can't wait to have more Coven adventures. Wow, that might actually not be terrible, maybe? Did Zoe just make the Coven cool? For now, at least, you know what else is cool? +2 charm and +1 fun. Oh, good grief. This is hard.
Let's go.
Okay, last leg. Do not screw up.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems like you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. You're chilling with Zoe, watching her draw cute little chibi characters getting eaten by a nightmare fluid, when Leonard slips into your... Oh, I hate Leonard so much. Slides into your midst. Hey, your art's not so bad for a girl. I might have a major opportunity for you. Oh, cool. As much as I hate your casual sexism, I love opportunities. What's up?
Positive fun score. I'm one whole fun.
That day, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. And it ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Yeah, I could probably do that. No guarantee that it won't drive your viewers insane, though. If they go insane, then they weren't true fans to begin with. Great! Let's talk a little more about what you want, and then we can negotiate the price for the commission. Excuse me? Price? Exposure to my 284 YouTube subscribers isn't enough for you?
Isn't good enough for you?
No. Wow, typical. Here I am trying to give you the opportunity of a lifetime, and you can't think of anything but money. Did you hear me when I said how many subscribers I have? 284! And that's just right now. By the end of this weekend, it could easily be 285 or 286, and from there it could go. It's just a few orders of magnitude until I hit 600. A real savvy artist would understand the value of getting good with me while I'm still on the rise. This could be huge for you. Anyway, TLDR, no cash right now. I'm investing all my capital in my craft in the hopes that of maybe someday becoming a YouTube sensation.
Be watching Futurama.
You're an artist. Do it for the love of the art, or whatever dumb fucking reason artists have for doing art shit. As Leonard pours more and more garbage words out of his mouth, you can feel the air around Zoe turning into pink tentacles of wrath. Uh-oh. If you can't broker a deal between these two, who knows what'll happen to reality. Maybe you can convince Leonard to pay with something other than money. Why don't you pay with one of your kidneys? I mean, you've already got 2, and once you're a YouTube sensation, you can buy as many kidneys as you want. If all you've got right now is hope for the future, why don't you pay with your future? Pledge to be Zoe's indentured servant from the ages of 32 to 36.
Easy.
Haha, deal, suckers. What, you think I'm just a regular high school age?
I'm a motherfucking Japanese swamp vampire, you utter cocks. I turned 36 600 years ago.
Oh, that's okay. I'll extract payment from your past self.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh fuck, my memories.
Don't worry, I just bent the fabric of time and bent the fabric of time and space to steal your years, to steal 4 years of your life. We're totally even now. I suddenly bear deep emotional scars from events I never experienced. My entire life is non-canon. So, do you still want that drawing? For another 2 years of your past, I'll even do it in color. No thanks. I think I need to go lie down for a while. Oh, okay. Enjoy the incessant nightmares. The what? Oh, that's Zoe. So adorable! You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity. I imagine your love for Zoe is romosexual to all her proposition. What? Okay. Okay. I'll roll with it.
Let's go.
You sit down with Scott and Joey just as Zoe cracks open the Tupperware she brought for lunch. You're not sure what's inside, but it sounds like it's screaming.
Gross.
Whoa, Zoe, what are you eating? Is it pizza? I love pizza. No, Scott, it's not pizza. I'm on a special diet where I only eat Sanity. Ooh, Sanity. I bet that's chock full of protein. Not really. It's mostly chock full of horror. It's better fresh, but that's a lot messier, so... When I come to school, I pack leftovers in this Tupperware instead. So smart. What does Sanity taste like? Well, you know when you're sucking the marrow out of it, the ethereal bone fragments harvested from the carcass of a rival deity you've slain? I don't think I've ever eaten a rival deity. Do I have a rival deity? Is it fireworks? I hate fireworks. No. Let's see. Have you ever drunk a child's tears filtered through its mother's severed scalp, whilst an orchestra plays a tuneless melody on instruments of flesh? I've had pizza. Is that close?
Nah.
Not really. It's more like cashews. Cashews and shrimp.
Ah.
Oh, cool. I knew it was high in protein. Can I try some? Can I? Well, it's not really for mortals. But Scott looks so excited. You've got to figure out a way to resolve this situation. Scott, Sanity is extremely high in cholesterol. Why don't you just eat some cashews and shrimp smothered in this malignant insanity hot sauce I brought? But what if Scott uses this crazy straw? I'm gonna try this one. Oh no, cholesterol, the original C word. Also, eating Sanity would cause your brain to invert, mutilating it like a thumbless chimpanzee angrily peeling an orange. That sounds sort of bad too, but what I'm really worried about is my arteries. Cashew me, bro! You happily oblige. 1 cashew, shrimp, and weaponized hot sauce cocktail coming right up. Oh wow! This food looks like a tiny crime scene. Down to the hatch. Like, down the hatch, even. That's a lot of hot sauce, Scott. Are you sure your mortal mouth can...
Bro.
My mouth exploded! It caught on fire and it exploded! No more mouth for Scott! No, Scott, I can see your mouth. But I can't see my mouth! And whose mouth is it supposed to be? Mine! So I can't see it! It's not real! Okay, dude. Sorry, can't talk. My mouth exploded, so I don't have a mouth anymore. Scott sits quietly for the rest of the lunch period, growing progressively redder and sweatier while you enjoy a nice time with Zoe. Thanks for the hype, Starbreeze! Nice. Let's hope I can get a date. Where to go? One more trip to the auditorium, I think. I think we can live. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines, and it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. That's saying something. Since half your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears, you gain +2 creativity. So I was playing FOF. Oh, I was playing FOF. I'm Zoe and I was playing FOF. I hope that stands for fuck off, faker. Because that's what you are. You're a faker. What? How do you figure, Leonard? I was just trying to tell Frank and Babe how much fun I was having. Being a fake gamer girl because if you were a real gamer girl, you wouldn't need to talk about how fun games are. You would just be playing them. A real fan doesn't go around shoving their fanness in people's faces. That's just what girls do because they're just doing it for attention. Leonard, literally all you do is try to prove that you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation. Fake conversation! Leonard! Fake Leonard! No, wait, real Leonard. Girls are the fake ones. So you're saying that there are no real gamer girls? I thought I met one once. She wasn't like all the other girls. Right up until she was. Then the bitch friend-zoned me and went and dated some asshole. Chad Cabra. What's a Chad Cabra? It really reminds me of someone I used to work with. Oh dear. Wait, how did that have anything to do with her interest in gaming? Or Zoe? She's new enough to this whole being a high school girl thing. And she has no idea that there is no reasoning with the Leonards of this world. Not to be a white knight or anything, but you really should step in and find a way to distract Leonard so that you and Zoe can discuss absolutely gender-neutral topics like gaming and peace. Distract Leonard by finally creating the perfect real gamer girl profile on Twitter. Tell Leonard that you heard someone saying that there's no wrong way to play video games. Yes, I also heard that. They were saying every way of enjoying video games is valid, as long as it's fulfilling for you personally. What? Who said that? No wrong way of enjoying video games? That's insane! What about casually with friends? That's a wrong way to enjoy video games. How about enjoying them in a way that doesn't shit on other people's enjoyment just because their perspective deviates from yours? That doesn't sound right now, does it? Fucking cucks trying to ruining video games for everyone else. I need to put an end to this rumor right now. Wow. Is El Chupanibra? Anyway, I was playing FOF the other day. Zoe gets to finish her story uninterrupted and you get to learn about her passions and interests. What a delightful way to gain +2 charm and +1 fun. The monster prom. It's time to ask Zoe.
Let's go.
You finally pluck up the courage to ask your beloved to go to monster prom with you. Love to! But the thing is, you know, Zoe plus Frank and Babe doesn't add up to any funny or cool ship names. So everyone knows that it's the first rule of choosing a date.
Spoiler alert, you suck.
So not this time, okay? Call me at any chance. Call me if by any chance you change your name in the future, though.
There will be no crossover episode with you and I.
Oh my god. Your failure made you so despised by society that you were exiled to the wilds, where you joined a pack of wolves. Still, you were so bad at social interaction that you also failed at getting a date for wolf prom. So can Babe. Oh, it's so sad. Frank and Babe, most likely to survive for a year drinking her own pee. Zoe, best at shipping. Wow, that was rough. I thought I was doing well. I knew I should have asked Liam. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Due to the obscene amount of fan art she drew, Zoe was taken by Jim Davis, renowned creator for Garfield, as his protege. Nowadays, Garfield still hates Mondays and loves lasagna. But you can bet he's into lots of weird stuff too. Vera built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? Calculestor led a robot uprising, but it was like a nice uprising. They didn't riot or kill people, they just politely asked to have more rights and equal pay. Everything was fine until monsters led a rebellion to kill all robots because they were rude robo-racists. Oh, this does tie in with very thematically with our Detroit Become Human stream, so that went well. But everything ended up just fine because Calculestor traveled back in time and took care of it. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed like larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were still plenty of battles left in that war called the youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I hate interactions, me too! Ow, my voice. Okay, cool. We don't have to do that again. Quit. Thank you. So, my voice hurts now. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. I know that I didn't get to interact with you very much, but you guys seem to be interacting with each other quite happily, so I'm chuffed about that. I was just reading and doing so many voices, and they probably weren't as many and varied as I would have liked, but my voice hurts, so I'm gonna stop talking now. But I'm glad you guys had fun, and you can never say no to a quick game of Monster Prom, really. If the chance arises, I don't see why not. Story time. No. No. Not today, sir, thank you. Thank you. Tomorrow, perhaps. Speaking of tomorrow, we will be playing some Labyrinthine, which is a spooky game. So if you guys are feeling in a bit of a horror mood, please do join me. Because it is a horror game, and I'm going in blind, and I have no idea what's going on. All I know is that a fellow streamer has streamed it in the past. I don't know if he finished or not, but I avoided spoilers like the plague, just so I, got to experience things firsthand. From when I got D&D from 7 till 9, we'll be starting about 8:30. So about halfway through your session, and we won't be finishing until about 11:30, possibly later, depending on how it goes. Also, it's bank holiday on Monday. I didn't know this. My colleague told me, and I was like, oh, awesome. That was my immediate reaction. So anyone who bank holidays apply to, have fun. Anyone who it doesn't, I apologize, and I'm deeply sorry. What's a bank holiday? I work in retail. I know the feeling. I used to work retail. And maybe one day I'll find my butt right back in there, but at the moment I get a job where I get to enjoy bank holidays, and it's fantastic. I've always wanted a job with a set timetable. None of this finicky, you work when I've got time for you type deal. But anyway, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the follows, and thank you for keeping me company here. And your support means the world to me, as always. This camera is like, it's a time. Here we go. There we go. That's better. I was at such an awkward angle because I was showing off my cat. It is literally the worst. I know, right? But thank you so much for coming and being here, and I hope to see you tomorrow. I won't be streaming on Monday, but on Tuesday we will be playing Portal 2 co-op, I believe. I'll have to get in touch with my friend, but I believe that is the plan. So we'll be doing co-op. I think that's going to take one session. If it doesn't take one session, we'll have to move into the second one, but that's all right. And on Wednesday, Skyrim, I believe. So I will see you then. Getting some more COVID stabbies. Good luck to you. I hope that goes well. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Bye bye, guys.